If we talk about pace bowling, then one of the first names that strike our mind is legendary pacer Brett Lee. And the iconic Australian cricketer joins News 9 for a special interaction to talk about the hottest topics in Indian and world cricket. So Brett, thank you so much for taking time out for this interaction and welcome to News 9. Brett, my first question to you will be the unprecedented rise of Indian pacers in the IPL, and this tournament has acted as a platform for everyone. So, how exciting is it not only for Indian cricket but for world cricket as well? You know, the likes of Umran Khan emerging, Umran Malik, and the Mohsin Khans and the Kuldeep Singhs emerging in IPL.
Well, look, it's been fantastic, and probably one guy I'd like to focus on is Umran Malik.
Yeah.
I've been super impressed by his pace, his aggression, his approach to the crease. He looks like a little Waqar Younis running in the bowl. The way he sprints into the wicket and his action and the follow through. It's a great find for Indian cricket. You know, one thing that we have noticed over the past 15 or 20 years is that the paces has generally gone down. You know, that 130k to 140k is generally now perceived to be quick.
Yeah.
And with all due respect, 140 k's is good pace, but when you get to 150, that's quick. And 152 and 155, and then hopefully 160. Umran Malik, I believe, is a guy that could potentially get those high speeds.
And you know, 155, 157, he clocked 157. That is crazy pace, and it generally terrorizes the batters there out there. But I recently spoke to Sean Tate also, and I watched a video of Shoaib Akhtar also, and they both emphasized particularly on fitness. So, what would be your advice for Umran Malik going forward? Because it's not easy to maintain that sort of pace for a good part of a decade.
Yeah, look, that's a very good question, and you're spot on with that because the reason why so many bowlers around the world don't bowl 150k is because it's hard work. It's really hard on the body. It takes a toll on the joints and the muscles and your back. So you've got to make sure that you're firstly the fittest in the team, the strongest. And when I say strongest, not muscular. And you sort of see guys that bowl 150ks. They're generally not big muscle bound bowlers. They're quite lean muscle mass. They've got to be good sprinters. A good sprinter, firstly, generally will make a good fast bowler. But he's got the right technique. I've seen a few little things in his action that he could improve on, and I mean that from a positive sense because, until the day that I finished bowling at 39 years of age, I was still working on my action. So your action will never be perfect, but you try and be the best version of you. But there's a lot of things that he can do, slight minor adjustments that can make him go even faster.
And Brett, you were one of the rare bowlers who had maintained that sort of pace for a good part of your career. And which body parts actually suffered when we talk about your bowling and your athletic body?
How long you got for the interview? I could start from my head, I can work my way down, and we could... Do you know when you go to the physio and they say, can you shade in the part that's sore? I used to shade the whole body because that's what fast bowling does. It hurts everywhere. But look, for me, it was always ankle, front ankle. Most bowlers, when they do a pressure test, when they land and the pressure going through their front ankle was around 2 times their body weight. When I used to land on that front foot, the pressure that I would apply to my ankle was about 16 times my body weight.
Wow.
So 16 times 90 kilos is a lot of power and weight going through that front ankle. So that's where my front ankle suffered a lot. But you get through it. It's all part of the game.
And Brett, I'll again come back to Umran Malik. As I said, I recently spoke to Sean Tate, and he was raving about his pace and the excitement he has brought into Indian pace bowling department. But he did say that it will be very, very tough for him to break that Shoaib Akhtar record. Do you reckon he can go on to break that big one?
Well, look, I think that 160 barrier is the holy grail of fast bowling. It's like the 4-minute mile. When people started to think about crossing that 4-minute mile, it was like unheard of. And then one person did it. And then, you can believe that other bowlers could do it. So, crossing that 160k is a number of times. Me personally, I would love to see other bowlers do it. I'm not one of those guys that go, I don't want to see records broken. I hope he doesn't go faster than me. I'm not like that. I hope he does go past 161 Ks. That myself and Shoaib Akhtar had the pleasure to bowl. So It's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication, and making sure that you are in supreme fitness.
Yeah.
Throw that into the mix, and then the combination of having a good day and just when it all clicks is when it might happen.
Thank you so much for joining News 9, and it has been a pleasure chatting with you.
Good to see you. Take care.
Thank you.